We, the Shareable Real Estate, have come up with a very unique solution for a common recurring problem in the present times in the domain of fintech. So, without any further ado, we'll just show you the problem statement. Now, as you all know, the estates in the modern market are now just meant for like living or just as an asset for investments. The thing is that the real estate is also one of the few least affected sections by the recession, and hence its prices are always tending to go higher all the time. And due to this fact, it is very self-evident that it has become a very rich vanity, and it is not affordable for every common single common person out there. And so, for the solution of it, what we have done is that our company have came up with a very innovative approach for the solution. What we do is that our company takes the ownership of the real estate and we let our clients to invest into the same estate partially, just like they buy the bonds of the stocks. Here, they can buy the bonds of the real estate, that is, the part of the real property. So, we will now lead you to the prototype demonstration. Yes. So as you can see, in order to provide this innovative solutions of ours, we have used web application as our platform. So when the user clicks into our website, they are prompted to this login and home page where they can get basic informations about the real estate and whatever website's idea is. Now, in order, if the user is interested in selling or buying any properties or real estate, they can just create an account and log into it and they can proceed further. So, for example, if the user logs into our application by simply just giving out their basic informations like username and the password, and after logging in, they will be prompted to our main page where they will be having various options that is buying, selling, and the profile. Now, let us say if a user is interested in selling a property of their own, so they can just go into the sell options. They can read out the procedure that is being followed, and if willing they can fill out the form that we have been providing, which includes very basic informations like their name, the basic information of their own, and the information about the property, which will be like the images of the property and the area that is being covered by it and the residency of the property. And after filling out this basic informations, uh, they are required with their own informations like their residence and their name, the RERA approval, and their email and the phone number, and also the proposed price, that is the price that they have been expecting of their real estate. And after filling out all of this necessary informations, after submitting all the details, uh, the analysts at our side will analyze their application, and now we will be reaching them after a short period of time. And after completing that process, they can go into the profile section and they can check the property that they have uploaded for selling. So this, as you can see, are the properties that they have chosen to sell, and this being the property that they will be willing to sell, we will be providing the predicted price of, that is the final price, bid price of their property, which when will be sold at the final rate. And now if the user is satisfied with the final price and every informations, they have two options, either to approve the and reject. Now, after they select the approval option, the property will be sold to us, and they will be contacted shortly in the short amount of time, and they will be transaction will be completed. Now, let us say there's another user which is interested in buying the shares of any other property. So they can after logging in, they can prompt into the buy option, and they can look into the different properties that are in our ownership, and they can choose a property which they are interested in buying, and they can see the available shares. They can take a look of the property. They can get basic information about the locality, the area of the property, the types, the resale, etc. Different informations. And if they are interested, they can choose the amount of shares that they're interested in buying. And after choosing the shares, they will be given the price of the shares. And if they're interested, they can click on buy, and they will be taken to the payment gateway. We've been using the Razor Pay as a payment gateway, and after selecting the buy they can just enter the basic informations of the transaction, and they can proceed to further pay for their shares. Different options like marketing, net banking, and any different varieties. So let us say that the user chooses the net bank option, and they choose the further things. And since this is in the test mode, we implemented this feature where we can just test out by uh, making this payment as either a success or a failure. That is, the if we want to make the payment a success, then we can click on the success, and if we want to make it into a failure, we can do that. So let us say if we want to make this payment as a success, then we can click on the success, and after the clicking on that, the payment will be successful and the property will be displayed on the profile, and the purchase will be very much successful, and it will be displayed on the profile section, which they can always keep a track of. As you can see, this is the property that has been bought by the user. So all in all, this is our implementation, and we hope to eradicate all the problems that the orthodox previous system was occurring, and we hope that benefits are provided to every user that logs into our website.